Hello everybody, welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Sorry if I made a weird noise right there. I had to move my mic a little bit to make it closer to me. We get to random yet again. Today is the 28th, to put it in perspective of what time I'm recording this. It's 10 o'clock on the 28th. Judas, I get to make up for lost. Oh, and I should not have taken that, but I'll do it. It's a damage down, like a huge damage down. Gives us this laser that shoots like a lot. Like it's a constantly shooting laser. Has no real end to it. With Judas, I picked it up with Judas because I suppose of all the characters that could, take using it, Judas would be the one. It would be the the best of them to take it. Second would be Eve with Whore of Babylon, and that would be like it out of all of them. It can be a good DPS. It can be good, or it can be good for DPS. I need to get my speaking in order today. I apologize. I've basically just woken up. Like, I woke up 2 hours ago, but well, actually an hour and a half ago. But gotta get everything in order. I could die here, and I wouldn't mind because I actually don't want to play with this item right now. Like, if I have an already good start, I like playing with this item, but the start wasn't really that good. Okay. Let's try to redeem ourselves again. Hopefully by not taking the Tech 2, because Tech 2 is bad. And that, I hate this room. I hate any room with trites, because trites are, the bane of my existence in both Vanilla and Rebirth. Like, I just have never liked them. As you can see, they don't like me either, because they like to scare the living dog shit out of me. Oh, I'm gonna move my cursor there. I caught it this time early. My apologies to anyone who I've been annoying with that. It's I know it's not a good thing to be doing, and to screw up like that is pretty terrible. But oh. Do I have any other items I could reroll? No, I don't right now. After the boss, I will totally use that item. That item's a good item in my opinion. It's actually one of the best items in the game. To me, great for breaking the game. It is one of the lost unlocks. You get it from defeating the boss rush with the lost. And it is amazing. Can lead to some really funny runs. Can lead to some terrible ones too. Like, don't get me wrong. If you're using it constantly, you're gonna go through like 2 or 3 types of runs that are just awful before you actually get to the good ones sometimes. But it's very fun if you can constantly keep it charged with like batteries and such. You can actually like just make an amazing run happen. It's real good in the shop pool to use it to, cause stuff to spawn a little bit with certain shop items, or any item really, and then just re-roll a Hoy, get the shop pool done, and then it's just fun. Since I have 5 cents, that was not worth it. That was so not worth it. I want Mom's Key and I want Humbling Bundle. Humbling Bundle will probably be the one I get if I get either of those. But to do that, I have to not die first. Oh, that's good. Curved Horn is 2 damage up. Like, just straight up 2 damage up. Really good item. I hate pooters. Too many pooters on the dance floor. I got stuck on that rock and was terrified. But Curved Horn's gonna do a lot of damage for me. On to the goings-on recently. A couple of weird updates first. The first is that this is a personal one, maybe a little bit too much information. Recently, our plumbing has had some issues in the house, and it's kind of funny because my father is a pipe fitter / plumber, so I mean, awkward. But our plumbing has had some issues, and we've had to turn off the water to the toilet specifically, which is kind of terrible. Because I don't know if anyone has ever been in this situation before, but when you have to go and turn off a toilet and turn it on again over every time you want to use the bathroom, it leads to some awkward moments where you're just sitting there like, okay, you know, I'm gonna drop the Curved Horn for a second, by the way, so that I can come in here and re-roll the re-roll this build. I don't want to do it in here though, because I don't want to re-roll the Book of Belial, because it re-rolls your build and all the drops on the floor and an item, or any items on the floor, on the room, not floor. Re-roll the build so I get rid of. Oh sweet, I re-rolled little, you know, steep for Dead Onion, so that's gonna be real good. Pick up Book of Belial. I'll probably go get that bomb from the shop if I can't get the stuff I want, and either come in here or come into the go into the item room. Because I want those tinted rocks so that I have soul heart padding. Because even though I don't need to worry about red heart damage with the Book of Belial and with Judas, I still don't want to take red heart damage, because, especially not this early on, because that could very well mean death for me pretty easily. Still, yeah, I'm just gonna buy this bomb. Sorry, Mom's Key, sorry. Humbling Bundle. Hopefully I get to come back, or not come back here, because you can't come back to another floor. Maybe in Afterbirth we will. But sorry, you two items. Maybe eventually I'll get the chance to buy you later on in the shops ahead. There wasn't even a sacrifice room. That's very, like, unexpected. But altogether, this floor's gone pretty well. Back to the updates as well. Yesterday was a kind of an interesting day. It was full of, like, extremely weird news in the gaming community. The first being, like, the fact that, and it's, like, the biggest, the fact that Konami kind of delisted from the stock exchange and canceled Silent Hills, which I thought was, like, a terrible decision, like, from the start. Just from, like, the whole, like, rumors that Guillermo del Toro was saying and everything like that, and that Reedus was confirming and everything. Like, I was like, how did Konami fuck up that bad? But then again, I also thought the same thing when Kojima actually left Konami. My initial thought was, how did Konami fuck up that bad to lose Kojima? Because I would think, I never met the guy, so I wouldn't know exactly. I would think that Kojima's a pretty rad dude. That, also, fuck this room. That, it would take a lot of, like, major fuck-ups to, get him to just, like, leave the stuff he's worked on for a long-ass time. Like, we're talking Superman 64 levels of fuck-ups with every single game. You know, that would have to be the fuck-ups you'd have, in my opinion. But, you know, I don't know the guys, so it could have been, like, less than that. But it definitely seems like they were, like, you know, they're just getting rid of his name in the company by getting rid of all his projects that he was working on now that he's left. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with that, specifically. It's just that a lot of those games were really, really looked forward to, and that one was specifically one that I think a good bit of the horror community was interested in. Speaking of horror games, then, like, the next part was the fourth Five Nights at Freddy's being basically confirmed, which was interesting. I'm not one of those guys that's like, oh hey, that, you know, series is so overdone, blah blah blah, because I actually enjoy the game. Like, I love its lore, everything like that. I'd play it if I wasn't so much of a pansy, and if YouTube comments weren't like, you know, you're selling out or you're doing this for attention every time you play that game, rather than focusing on, oh hey, you know, yeah, I'm gonna go with Angel Rooms. Fuck that, or fuck that devil deal. I want this coin now. Thanks for the penny, devil. Thanks for the penny, Satan. But no, I absolutely love the Five Nights at Freddy's series. I was just a bit perturbed by the fact that Scott's making another one, just because 3 kind of like set the story in stone. But like from the teaser that he like posted yesterday, it looked like, oh hey, it's gonna be some kind of, you know, nightmarish, possibly hellscape sort of thing, you know. I did this because I knew this was coming. Like, it just felt like this was gonna be a library. That might seem like a cop-out. That's like the most obvious like boss placement ever. Like, it's obviously in the top, or at the top of the map here. Oh, please don't kill me. Luckily, this curved horn here, it's gonna do a lot of good because it's gonna keep us having a lot of damage really early on. Unicorn Stump's good, don't get me wrong, but I have nothing to make it good right now, and Book of Belial's just better. Super Sloth. What is... can you give Bob's Curse? Yeah, you give Bob's Curse. But you didn't give me Bob's Curse, you gave me the Lovers. And to be honest with you, I'd much rather have the Fool. Oh. This room is tricky just because anything with vomit grimaces sucks. You know, suck. Also, my apologies if I'm sounding weird. My nose is a bit stocked up. I've had like some really bad allergies. Sorry about that. I've had a really bad case of either allergies or just like hay fever today. Like, I woke up sneezing my head off when I got out of bed. Like, I went into the other room, or the den / living room, whatever you want to call it, and I just like sat there for a second playing Animal Crossing. Like, every 2 seconds while I was eating breakfast, I would just start sneezing. And I thought it was just like, oh hey, you know, something in that room, but it's like, it very much seems to be that I'm just, you know, not having a good day for my nose. But I'll still record because, you know, it's not really, you know, something so bad that it keeps me from recording. I would actually love Champion's Belt. I'm gonna see if you have a... No, you don't. They never do. Like, they so rarely have Steam sale that it's almost not worth taking, or not worth blowing them up. But, you know, the chance they do is always nice to, like, take advantage of, or try to take advantage of. That was a really nice room. That room used to never be nice. That room used to be, like, terrible, and I hated it. How am I getting a Skype message when I'm offline? Weird. Because I didn't go invisible, I went offline. Oh well, it's not really affected the game. So, also, wanted to point out, I am trying something new. I looked up how to record better video quality through OBS. So I'm trying something new with that, with the encoding and everything like that, and seeing if it does me any good. Oh, fuck you. See if you, nope, you once again don't have anything I want. Give me an angel room instead. I'm gonna take a drink of water. There we go. Man, those challenge rooms are giving me nothing that I care about. But yeah, I'm trying to do some new recording things. Mostly because I've realized that the quality of my recordings are pretty shit. Just like, in all honesty. And that's totally okay for right now because, like, I am just starting. I hate that room, by the way. Like I said, I hate any room with vomit grimaces. I think they'd honestly, vomit grimaces would be made, like, so much easier if they didn't, like, shoot immediately as the room started. Because they kind of do. They would work, like, immensely more, easily. They'd be a lot easier on you if they worked kind of like the fire traps from Nuclear Throne. Blah. Gotta enunciate today. But if they worked like those fire traps, they would work a lot better. Just because those fire traps have a certain period in which they just cannot shoot. Like, they shoot, and then they have to pause for a while, and then they have to shoot again. And they don't shoot immediately. They still pause when you enter, the level, and then they shoot after that. So I think it would be very useful. Bloody Lust is awesome. I'm also going to go open this because it could have been, well, it gave me a soul heart, which is exactly something I needed. But it also could have been Cricket's head, which I would not have, wow, please don't. I would not have, shook my head to that, that's for sure. For sure. It's also a lot harder to enunciate, honestly, when your nose feels like it's being stuck with cotton. Wow, Greed, you have been like... You have just been a sniper today. You've got to be kidding me. I'm glad I have the Book of Belial, because otherwise that would have been just terrible. Please be Balls of Steel. Full health is good too, but that probably means that that's bad trip instead. The good thing, though, is that I did pick up Bloody Lust, so, any damage I'm taking like that will be, converted into damage for myself, so that's fair. Super Bandage, I finally got some health up. Oh, now that's a bit more tempting. This is the kind of devil deal I wanted from the start. But I have the keys for it. You know what? I can get that item from the curse room. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I think I'm still set to busy on Steam. Which is kind of funny. But, no. That is the good thing about Bloody Lust. As I said before, it's a very good item. I was glad to pick it up. And it will be helpful in those times when I just like take damage because I either do something that's off or I just have a difficult time dodging. Because even the best players don't get their dodges 100% of the time. Like, that's just kind of a truth about Isaac. I at least got one soul heart out of that trade. So I feel good about that. Please don't. Okay. Wow. Okay, so that gets like almost every single book out of the pool. Let's see. I should have only Book of Sin and wow. I stood there and took that. I should only have Book of Sin and Satanic Bible, honestly, in the library pool. Which I had the chance to pick up Book of Sin because... Oh, and Necronomicon too. I had the chance to pick up 2 of those because they were in the Devil Room, but I didn't want to take them because they're not worth, you know, buying with hearts. They'd be worth buying with money, for sure. But they're not worth paying hearts for, in my opinion. It would be awesome to have a shop, like different variants of shops in the game, and have like a bookstore shop that sold only books and cards and such like that. I think that would actually be really interesting. But it would also defeat the purpose of having libraries then. But it would be so good. And it would add a lot of cool variety to the shop, in my opinion. Nothing I want. I want the item room. I want the item room. Didn't get the item room. Instead, I got this room. Which I want, you know, those guys out of it now. Oh gosh. Sorry for that weird sound. Oh, hello, buddy. This guy has an attack that I just don't understand. And he's gonna use it right there. That brimstone... Well, I understand it. You're supposed to use quarter circles. And, you know, just constantly dodge quarter circles around him. You are really trying. I will give that to you, Devil Room. You are trying to keep my attention. But I just don't want you. I don't want you. You tried to screw me over in the first runs. You didn't give me anything good afterwards, so no. I want angel rooms. I didn't pick, you know, up a single Devil Room deal for a reason. Oh boy. I'm living dangerously here with these hollows. Boop, boop. But it was worth it to grab that money. It was worth it just to, you know, learn some sleight of hand, you know. I hope someone gets that reference. I would feel terrible if no one got that reference. I mean, that is one of like the best songs in human history. So someone out there has to know that reference. I hate that. I hate purple champions. So I was like afraid that thing was gonna shoot at me when I started going to the side of it like that. Whoa! Calm yourself. Calm yourselves, medium shits. You stop spawning little shits. Little shits are terrible. Get these little poops out of the way. Pick up the bomb. Oh, this room's gonna be terrible. Never had this room before. Actually, I can just like immediately know from the sound and from seeing these walking hosts that it was going to be extremely terrible. Luckily, I got rid of them. And luckily I got through that without taking damage. But it was still like just not a good thing. Wait for this to dissipate and then go after this one. I love rainbow poop. It's such an exciting thing to see. Don't like these enemies though. These enemies are very awkward. They're like really annoying with Azazel, or Azazel, as we've seen before. They're really annoying with every character, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm just... Don't ask why I'm... Oh yeah, because I have the full card. Whoa! Am I not far enough? No, I am. Just gonna keep fighting Mom. I really wish I'd gotten an angel room. Or a couple of angel rooms at least. I finally got it. I'm gonna take this to the chest. There we go. That's one of my favorite items. It's the soul. Full card out, and now we'll explore the floor. The soul makes it so that it gives you 3 soul hearts. Where are the rest of you? Okay, there was just one of you. Gives you 3 soul hearts. Makes it so that charging enemies and tear shots will sometimes just fly away from you, which is amazing. Like, it's really good. The shots don't always fly away from you, but that's, you know, if they flew away from you all the time, they'd be stopwatch levels of overpowered. Like, it wouldn't be fun picking the item up otherwise. So I'm perfectly fine with them not doing that, because, it's still good. It still, keeps those tears from hitting you as much. If you're using it correctly, the best way to use it is not as like, oh, I can stand still and nothing will hit me. I should probably take Sharp Plug, shouldn't I? Although Fanny Pack would honestly be a better choice. How about you give me that Steam Cell I want? No, but you gave me enough to get that Soul Heart. I'm gonna hope I can grab I can find some more money on the floor somewhere. Because I actually do want the Fanny Pack too, because it will work well with Bloody Lust. I get damaged. I not only gain damage from getting damaged, but also... Actually, I know one way I can get money. How ironic. Blood Bag. HP up, speed up, and 4 filled health, I believe. Or if you're looking at it's different every way you look at it. I'm just gonna leave now, just because I don't want to min-max for or min-max for Fanny Pack. Oh gosh, this gravity champion that I constantly want to call pulsar champions. That's not what they are, but I constantly want to call them that. That's an explosive champion, so bomb champion. Thank you for dying. Oh. Yeah, see, there's the soul in action. There was me being stupid. And then... Let's see, I think I'm at 3 soul hearts. I still have 3 soul hearts. I wish it made those technology lasers not shoot at you, but since they're instantaneous, it, makes sense that the soul doesn't. So... It's just one of those things where it's like, hey... If it could, it would be amazing, but it would be, it wouldn't make sense in context. Whoa! I really don't like those guys. Stop, stop, stop. Let me attack him. Really? Really? Really, jerk? Where's the jerk-offs? Finally! That guy is like... That room is terrible. I just want to say that outright. Anyone who just saw that room and the way that room works and thinks, that room's not bad. That room was... You're wrong. I'm sorry. But that room was terrible. The guy just wanted to stay... And usually it doesn't end up so bad because... Usually the guy comes out long enough so that you can actually attack him. But, he did not want to move. Okay, you Can you not? Oh, it's been so long since I had Triachnid. Triachnid is a version of Daddy Long Legs with only 3 legs. So it's gonna do... Oh, well. You did one more... What? I didn't have enough health. I did not have enough health. And didn't know it because Curse of the Unknown. Wow. It makes sense that I didn't have enough health, though, because I only had 3 soul hearts. I got hit 3 times. But that enemy, or that boss, the only reason I lost there was because it fell down on top of me before I could move out of the way. Like, that attack usually, the last attack, doesn't hit so fast that it just kills you. So usually you're like, oh, I can dodge this pretty easily. That time it was just like, oh, you're dead. Sorry. That's gonna be it for today's episode. That felt horrible. I apologize. I will see you all next time. Hopefully my nose will not be as bad in the next recording. I'm gonna go blow it and stuff like that. See you later. Bye-bye.